today's session. And today, as we know, right, we'll be focusing a little more on the pranayam. And pranayam is the one which is the base of the life. So while the exercises are important to keep ourselves fit, different body parts and everything, but pranayam is the one which it's like it's a life energy which is the most important. So we need to be focusing more and more on the pranayam along with the exercises. So last time also, I think a couple of sessions back also, I was saying that some of these exercises which we do looks simple, but benefits are multifold. And I try to explain some of these during the exercises. And one of the biggest one which I can say very confidently is you keep doing these exercises, the osteoporosis problem will be either delayed or will not occur because you are working against of the gravity. And you can ask anyone, any doctors, and they will say the bone density which should be there increases when you work against of the gravity. So keep working on these. When you go into the gym and all, you work on a specific body part and that gets strengthened and everything. But the yoga is a wholesome exercise which not only look for a specific part as such, but in one exercises you don't even realize that how many parts it's involved internally, which will help you to be more active, more energetic. At the same time, your body will be much more healthier. So I mean, we can have one day one of the session, not on a regular yoga session, but we can have one session where we can talk about the yoga philosophy and some of these things which we talk about, different postures and another thing. So, and also I offered this earlier also, in case anybody has a specific problem or situation which you want to handle, like backache, I always look for, and I try to focus in the beginning. And my right now focus is to open the hip joints and make your thighs strong, which will help in your knees problems. At the same time, your walking and everything will be changed. So that's what we are. But in case anybody has any specific problem you want to look for those exercises, please do, and we'll incorporate as and when it comes to. So most of the exercises I keep changing. Sometimes it's neck, sometimes it's back, sometimes other, and you'll see some which are consistently I do it, that is required. And right now, if you ask me, we are still in the beginners level, and I think with that, maybe in the next 3 to 6 months, we'll add some more exercise which will further enhance your experience, right? And as I said, for the yoga philosophy, how it works and all, we can have some informal session separately, whomsoever is interested. Okay, with that said, let's start our centering. Centering, what it does is it helps to bring your mind and focus inside, so that you can focus when we do different exercises. Your focus is not diverting. I mean, you are going more and more inside your body, and you can realize any day when we finish our exercises. After the exercises, suddenly you realize your mind starts wandering, but during the exercises your mind is very focused on what you do at that point in time. So you can realize this any day when we do the yoga. Okay, so let's do the centering. Close your eyes and sit normally, spine is straight. Keep taking a couple of deep breaths. And focus any part of your body, especially Ajna Chakra. If you can focus, that will help you go inside. Let's take one more breath. And with the next breath, take a deep breath in and chant Om. Okay. Namaste. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And let's start with some basic exercise of neck. Take a breath and move your neck towards left and press it without moving your shoulders up. Press it towards your shoulder. And you want to, at some point, you will be able to twist your neck and look up and hold it. Bring it in the middle on the right side. In the middle. And now bring your chin to your chest and press. And back. And come back. Let's do once more on left. The right. Middle and come down. And up. Stretch your neck and throat. And bring it in the middle. Let's rotate and do some exercise of your eyes. So first take your eye without moving your head. Take your eye to the left, right, down and up. Let's do. And look towards left. Make some effort and bring it in the middle and on the right. On your floor and up. And right. Left. Down. And up. Now rotate your eyes in a clockwise and anti-clockwise. So let's do that. Keep breathing deep. Dirgha Swas, and then with that you rotate. So let's do that. And slowly. Anti-clock. Okay. Now bring your fingers in front of you and focus on this fingertip and bring your finger towards you. Keep bringing it slowly and focus on this finger. And as close as possible. Now bring it back. And now again, once try, pull it towards you slowly without moving your eyes from its fingertip. And back. For eyes, one more thing I want to just mention. During the day, please wash your eyes once or twice minimum on a regular basis, and you will see the difference in your eyesight. Keep washing your eyes at least 2-3 times. It will help to release the tension and may help you in eyesight as well. So some of these exercises you can sit anywhere and do it. It will bring the focus, it will bring the attention, and also help you in a exercise. So let's bring your legs forward, hands next to your body. Bring yourself straight forward, push forward your feet, backward, forward, backward, and rotate. 3 times clockwise, 3 times anti-clock. Very important. The whole day we are standing. Bring your hands forward and spread your fingers as much as you can. Bring it back and spread it. Okay. Now hold your hand and press it backward and down, back and down. Now the other hand, press it back and down and back and down. Now let's do the spider. So bring your fingers together and press it. Spider push and press it. And make the fist and rotate slowly. See, any of these exercises, you will see some difference the way I do it. I don't rush. We need to keep doing it because we are talking in asanas, which is Patanjali Yoga, and it has to be in a comfortable position, but for a longer duration. That's what we need to achieve to reach to the samadhi. And during that process, your body will be accustomed for any of these areas which requires strength, vitality, energy. Okay. All right. Good. Now bring your hands up, straight and up. Bring your diaphragm little up, higher up. Make it longer. And the one which we are doing it, this is called Paschimottanasana in Hindi. And good for your digestion, good for kidneys, and obviously it's your back, lower back will be helpful. So let's do that. Take a deep breath, and while going down, exhale. Do not bend your knees. Hold it and come back. And again, take a deep breath. And let's make us longer and go down. And come back. Bring your hands down. Bring your leg on your thigh. Actually, let's do a slightly different. So hold your leg onto your thigh and hands up and higher up. And then let's go down. Bring it outside your thigh. Actually, otherwise your elbow will stop you. Hold it few seconds and come back. And switch your leg. Bring your foot outside, otherwise that foot will stop you to go down. It will stuck in your. Okay, let's do that. Take a breath and go down. And come back. See the pressure which would have come on your back, your stomach, and all it through. Let's come back again once more. And come back. Switch. And come back. Let's stand up. Come to the grounded pose. Feet straight, knee locked. Squeeze your thigh muscles, your hip muscles, and bring your hands up. Hands up. Adjust your body and come back and forth to make sure you are stable. Okay. Hold it few seconds here. And now move towards right. Okay. Let's do Kapalbhati. Normal breathing. And push it a little further. Bring your left hip outside and go down. And hold it. And come back. Want to release your tension from your shoulder. Just do that. And come up. Up and go towards right. Sorry, left. And bring your right hip out so that you can bend a little further and do a couple of Kapalbhatis. And regular breath. And come back. Hands down. All right. Let's bring your hands up. And now interlock your fingers. Slowly push, keep pushing yourself up. And move towards right. See what's a beautiful half moon. or crescent moon, whichever, wherever you are. And come back and towards your left. Hold it few seconds and come back in the middle. Hands down. Let's do one more asana today, which is Vrikshasana or tree pose. So in this, we bring your left foot, for example, you come and lift your heel, the left heel, and come on your, the weight should come on your right foot. So it's kind of tilted. And now bring your left foot in front of you. You can hold it this way, or just, if you can't, you can take help of your wall or any pillar where you can hold yourself. And then what we need to do is, you can, if not, you can also hold it with your hand. That's okay. Okay. What we need to do is, we need to bring either in the front or bring it like a proper tree pose, your left foot on your right thighs, and then bring your hands up straight, interlock your fingers and come up. Make sure your foot, which is on the thigh, should not be on your knee whatsoever. You can bring it down, that's okay, or up, or you can hold it. Everything is fine, but not bringing your foot on your knee. So let's do the other way. Your right, you come on your right, you bring your right heel up on your toes so that your weight is on your left foot, right? Make sure your foot is straight. And now bring your foot in the front. That will just relax the muscles. And what we need is a tree. So bring your branches to your thighs and keep pushing the knee, which is on the thigh, backward. And as I said, you can keep your foot, down your knee up or wherever, but not on the knee. That is the only condition. And hold it and come back. All right, so let's do some, okay, we'll do the first Utkatasana to bring some energies flowing from Mother Earth towards up. Okay, so we are holding ourselves in a stable pose and bring your hands forward. But ensure you are stable, your thighs and your buttocks are squeezed in so that you are fully grounded. And with that, come down as a chair pose. Bring your hands forward, which will make yourself backward, the body, which is the right pose. And hold it. Let's do a couple of Kapalbhati. Take a deep breath and come up. And when you are going down, ensure your knee is not crossing your toes, all right? And you're not bent. So we still need to go straight down, and then only you will see the rush of energy, the blood flowing from your knee onwards, upwards. Let's do once more. Hands forward and on your knee in a chair pose. And let's do Kapalbhati. And hold it. And come back. Okay. Shake your legs. so that it relaxes. All right, let's come on the left side of your mat and hands parallel. And with that, make a sound of ha and we go right. Ha, ha. Knees locked. Bring your right foot forward, left foot forward, and point yourself towards right side. Look the fingers of your right hand and bend your knee, the right knee. You can move a little bit backward if the knee is crossing your heel, but it should be on top of your heel and come as close as possible towards the floor and hold it. See the warrior pose or Veerbhadrasana. Hold it and let's do 10 Kapalbhati here. Take the deep breath and hold it. Ensure your knees are still on top of your heel and come back. Come in the middle, move towards the left. Bend your knee and you need to move your right leg backward. Do that and see how close you can come to the earth. And let's do, make sure your hands are forward stretched. Let's do 10 Kapalbhati here. Deep, a deep breath. Hold it few seconds and see if your body can go down a little further. And excellent for your thighs, thigh muscles, and your knee. Come back, bring in the front, and bring your hands down. Join your feet together. You can hold your knee and rotate your feet. Put your clockwise, counterclockwise. Other leg in your hand, clockwise and anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. All right. Now let's do one balancing pose here. Bring your leg in your hand and push it high. Hold it and push it high. And down. Now the other leg. This is the simpler form of balancing pose where you are using both hands to support your leg. And come down. Okay, let's do a few jumping jacks so that you feel your heart is racing. So we'll do 40 jumping jacks, and then next Sunday we'll do 50. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take a couple of deep breaths to control your breathing. Okay, but I don't want to drop it too further. Just 5 seconds. You want to take a sip of water, do that. Okay, let's do 10 burpees. So as I mentioned earlier, go up, hands up, each step to follow, not in rush. Hands up, bend your knee slightly. If you can jump slight, that's fine. If not, that's also is fine. Bend yourself, go back, or one leg at a time, whichever works to you, and come back like this. This is the right pose. So I'm not here coming into the down dog or not going down as well. Just come back and forward and come down. Okay. So 10 of these. Okay, let's start. Hands up, bend knees, slight jump back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's come for plank on your hand. Come to the ready pose. 30 in the middle and 15 each side, and we'll do the cycling or bicycle mountain climbing. Mountain climbing 15 each side. Okay, start. 1 and head up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ensure your shoulder is just above your wrist. 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's come on the side, left first. Please ensure once you are on the side, you can bring your leg in the forward or backward. Who cannot support? But if you can bring legs on each other, that's the best pose. And make sure only thing is bring your sides high, as high as possible. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Let's go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You can come to the child pose to relax your shoulders and come back for the mountain climbing. So come into the plank and start 15 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now let's do one exercise. Bring your fist and underneath your abdomen. All right, on the sides. I mean, if you turn a little bit on the chakras, there is a sushumna which is going in the middle. So just keep it on the sides of that. Below the navel. Below the navel, but not exactly under the navel. So close enough to sides. Okay, take a deep breath, and once we go down, exhale it. And come back. It's very powerful for your digestive and also in spleen and other pancreas to activate those. And go down. And come back. Take 2 deep breath so that you are in control of your breath, and take another deep breath, and let's do the last time. And come back. Okay, while we are on the knees, come on the knees and we'll do the camel pose. Now in the camel pose, if you need some prop, you can bring the pillow in between of your, underneath your hips. You can bring it so that your hips can come there, or you can bring it underneath of your knee, depending what makes you comfortable. The only thing is, once you bring it underneath of your knee, it may be a little bit wobbly, so you have to be careful there. And as I said, always go up to a limit of your body. So if you cannot go backward, it's okay, bring it, keep it here, because if you have a situation in your spine, may be a little difficult, or you have any surgeries or not, don't do that. Completely going back. So hold it here. Some people can take one hand in the back in the beginning, it's okay. And the people who can take both hands, that also you can try. So go back and hold your heels and look up. Deep breathing and see. Hold it few seconds here. Will be very helpful for your lower back, opening your chest, bringing more energy to your lungs, air in your lungs, and also thyroid, your neck is bent backward. All right, come back. Hands up and go to child pose. Okay. On your back, come on your back, like that, and hold your knees and press it towards you. You need to hold your wrist from one to another and do that, but press it hard. This is one asana. One muktasana. Let's look at the English name. I don't know the English name. Air releasing. Okay. Now roll back and forth You can bring yourself, and now I modify this little bit. If you can do, so once we are going down and coming back, bring one leg forward and the second leg bend it and bring it to your knee or thighs. What I mean is go back and bend it and stretch it, go back, come forward on one leg. So try this at least 10 times slowly, very relaxing but very powerful. And come back, back, and be on the back. We'll do quick savasana before we go into the pranayama. So come on your back, legs straight, hands next to your body, palm up, close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths. Relax your mind and the body completely. Do not try to control either your mind or the body. Just let it loose, let it works at its own pace, in its own direction. We had a couple of stretches, very basic and very minimal exercises today, but good that we did it so that you will be all the tensions, tiredness during the week, during the day is been taken care. After this, these exercises and pranayama, you will be much more relaxed, energetic, and calm. Few seconds, just be in silence. I'll let you know when we are ready. Slowly bring back your conscious, start realizing the physical presence. Squeeze and relax the different body parts. Slowly and gently move towards your left or right, whichever works for you, comfortable. Bring your hand underneath your head, bend your knees, take a couple of deep breaths, relax your body, and sit up as your body permits. So we'll now move towards the pranayama, and we will do Vastrika first to clean out sinuses, bring some energy, and then we'll go into the deep pranayama, Dirgha Shwas or deep breathing, and we'll direct you towards Kapalbhati, different, and from there we'll continuously transition into the Ujjayi breathing, and from Ujjayi we will bring back towards meditation for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how much time we have. Because Ujjayi is the breath which helps you to move in the meditation, and it's the logical step. Before that, Kapalbhati energizes your skill, energizes your body, and brings a lot of energy inside your body. So that's the typical way of moving into that. So after Bastrika, we will try to calm down the body and the mind with the Dir or the deep breathing. Then we'll energize the body with the Kapalbhati, and then we'll go into the Ujjayi. And once we are in the Ujjayi and mind starts concentrating, slowly I'll take you towards the meditation. So let's do. If you have the tissue paper, bring it. But we will do while sitting the Vastrika. And what we will do is bring alternate heavy, or either you do it with the hand, but because we'll be doing Kapalbhati in that, so let's not do this. So we do it from front. Bring your hands up, and then when we go down, exhale it fast. So what I'm saying is, you got it? So that's very powerful Bhastrika, because you are grounded already, and it will clean up. So if you do not have the tissue paper, please have it. So let's do that Bhastrika to clean our sinuses, your nostrils, and the upper respiratory system. And it will strengthen your lungs as well, because you're bringing a lot of air in your lungs and exhaling it fast. So any residual oxygen which remained during the day, and in your breathing in your lungs, everything will be cleaned out. So no, residual oxygen is also sometimes there, so that also comes out. Obviously carbon dioxide will be going out anyway. So bring your hands up, and then with force take a breath, and then take it out. Do not close your eyes, otherwise you may feel a little bit giddy. Relax. I hope you must have felt lightness in your upper respiratory and your mind. Very powerful, bring a lot of energy and oxygen in your body, especially in your mind and the lungs. And you can do that anytime, and especially if you have some allergies, nostrils, sinuses are blocked. Do this morning, afternoon, evening, does not matter. The only thing is if you have a heavy breakfast, your lunch or anything, is space it out at least 2 hours there. You do 1.5 hours. Okay, now we'll go into the deep breath. And from here onwards, I'll just guide you. So don't need to open your eyes. I'll slowly guide you from one after the other. And in today's Kapalbhati, what we'll do is bring first one nostril, let's say the right one, and we'll do Kapalbhati from your left in and out. So 20 of these, then we close the other one, means your left nostril, and take in and out from your right 20 times. And then we'll switch back and forth, means you take each breath from each side and keep switching back and forth, 20 of those, and then with both normal Kapalbhati will do, right? So I'll just walk you. Let's start. Uh, First, close your right nostril and Kapalbhati from your left nostril. Now, close your left and take the breath out from your right. Now, both alternate. Take a deep breath. And now we'll do it from both the nostrils in a regular Kapalbhati. Now we'll go for the Ujjayi, as I explained earlier, right? So we need to first we take a deep breath, and when we are taking inside, squeeze your windpipe in such a way that you can feel that breath is going by touching those pipes, right? And then slowly bring your breath out by squeezing the same pipe again, and you should be able to feel the breath going out. In the beginning, I understand it may take some time, but keep trying this. And in the beginning, you may have some kind of sound like that's okay, because you're trying to squeeze in and not able to do it sophisticatedly. It's fine. Slowly it will come out. But the idea is in the end, what we want to master out is when we take in and out, the sound which comes out should be a hissing sound, and that sound can only be listened by your mind. Person sitting next to you or person sitting, bringing his or her head and ear to your um, face should not be able to hear that. That's the ultimate goal, because that's where you will be able to move towards the meditation. So let's continue. So let's do a couple of minutes this Ujjayi, and I will take you to the next into the pranayam. Keep do not open the eyes after the Ujjayi until I ask you, because slowly I'll direct you towards the meditation. Now, while you're focusing on your breath, shift your focus to the same Ujjayi breath towards the Yajna chakra, which is in between of two eyebrows, also called as third eye. Bring your attention towards your Yajna chakra. Keep focusing from your internal eyes. Keep taking deep breaths and focus on your third eye. The mind wanders. As soon as you come across that your mind is not with you and focusing on Yajna chakra, bring it back. Bringing your focus back to your third eye. It is wandering and not on your Yajna chakra. Bring it back. Slowly bring your conscious back in your body. Realize the physical presence. Feel the experience while keeping your eyes closed. Let's chant Om 3 times. Namaste. Thank you. Dhanyawad. Om Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, Vinay.